Are we talking to someone? Or are you going down?
What's happening?
Okay. Or
The
we can do it into
BTS.
camera. Hi. Okay, so in the beginning, like, Aphrodite really doesn't like Hades, and then it turns out that by working together, they discover that they actually have more power combined than separated.
Yeah, and it's kind of like one of those things where you bond with someone over a common enemy. We really both discover how much we hate Zeus. Like,
Yes.
that was within our own selves separately.
Yeah.
But I particularly didn't know that about Aphrodite.
Yeah, I knew that about Aphrodite.
Well, yeah. She also knew it about Hades. She knows all the things.
I don't like to talk about the familiar relationships that I may or may not have with Zeus because it gets gross. Next question.
And yet you judge everyone else. Zeus and I are in a really, really intense sibling rivalry.
Yeah.
It's like the most intense rivalry you could think of ever. Like, it involves the entire cosmos.
That is intense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like that sibling who just wasn't as good as the other one, you know, like wasn't as well liked. She's just kind of like, no, but I matter just as much as you do, if not more, because of what I offer, and no one has really, if you want to get like deep with it.
Yeah.
No one.
Deep.
Okay, so no one has really like given her the time of day because she's been in the underworld, but also because they're like, well, whatever, it doesn't matter, like Zeus is better, he has more power, he is well liked, and I think it's cool to see that someone who may not be well liked can be well received, like once their voice is heard.
Well, and I think what's cool and something that Aphrodite and Hades kind of have in common is they're both women who don't tend to work with other people or like ask other people for help. I mean, Aphrodite uses and abuses, but like she doesn't have anyone on her team, and Hades is used to being isolated. And so what's interesting is this, in this episode, they both find that they can work with each other and actually reach out to someone else for help.
Yeah. And I think that's like something for like women on a larger scale anyway, like a macrocosm, just like for them to see that, okay, yeah, it's like not ashamed to ask for help in general, but also not ashamed to be like, I want to work with other women because it's not competition.
Right.
Yeah,
and also
so it
not
doesn't
to
have
judge other women because of like a certain stereotype you think they fit. Like Hades obviously has a very strong perspective on who she thinks Aphrodite is and vice versa. And then when they actually get past those like first initial shallow layers, they find out like, oh, we can actually work together and we have a lot more in common than we think. We don't have to be in competition.